Hello and welcome! In this video we'll be taking a look at a game called Merc Fleet. Before we dive right into it, I do need to put a disclaimer. This game does have bright lights, flashing colors, and overall if you are sensitive to that, I would recommend maybe not playing or checking this game out. Genuinely, some of the lighting in this game was so bright and so harsh that I had to desperately try and find some in-game settings to lower it. I will admit, it is great that the game does have settings for some of the brightness and all that, but I wish it did have some settings for people who were more sensitive to lighting and colors, so it wouldn't be too much of a problem. With that out of the way, let's dive right into it. Merc Fleet is a third-person fast-paced shooter, and it's really interesting. The game has a bunch of different weapons you can try, secondaries and primaries, and additionally they have different types of grenades and movement tech. All of this is customizable to your loadout choice. Additionally, this game is unlike any other. It has aim assist on by default. Now, some of you might question this, but there's actually a really good reason for this. For starters, if you hop into a match, the maps are huge. And because this is a third-person shooter and very fast-paced and heavy on movement tech, this game actually does need aim assist. The aim assist isn't too heavy. It's in a circular centered area in your screen, but without it, and with such huge and large maps, it would be really difficult to play without it. However, if you are up for the challenge, then by all means you can toggle this off in the settings. Let's dive a little bit deeper. So with your loadout, you're gonna have a primary and a secondary already given to you. Once you get through a few matches, you'll accumulate some credits and you'll be able to buy some new sweet weapons to use. Additionally, in your loadout, you're gonna have a slot for a utility, which is gonna be a grenade by default, and you're also gonna have some movement tech. Your starters are gonna include a grapple hook and a cool little ability that lets you reverse time. Just a side note, sadly this doesn't reverse your injuries, this just moves your placement around. Don't worry though, if you don't like any of these options, as you play some more, you'll be able to unlock some new different mobility and utility options. Speaking about playing the game, if you dive into it, you're gonna see that the game has a few game modes and some really expansive maps for them. These are gonna be your typical game modes like free-for-all and team deathmatch. Lastly, the mobility combined with the huge maps makes this game very fun all on its own. But with the addition of making this a shooter game, this is definitely one that is very unique. Speaking about unique, this game comes with a few small details. First off, you got daily quests and you also got contracts. Contracts are kind of like a progression pass. You pay with the premium currency, and as you play the game, you'll be able to unlock some skins. Don't worry too much about premium currency. Your daily quests, as mentioned, will be able to pay out in regular and premium currencies. Lastly, if you're going through the shop, you can actually test out your weapons before you buy them. If you have a weapon selected, you can go up into the top right-hand corner and there should be a tryout button. Doing this will allow you to go into a little test area and you'll be able to mess around with your entire loadout while in here. And that is it. Merc Fleet is a very unique design choice for a shooter type of game. From the third person to all of the movement tech and the very large maps with aim assist at that, this game is very unique. I would definitely recommend giving this game a shot if you're looking for something new and something interesting to dive into. But once again, I do have to put some emphasis on the caution with the flashing lights and the flashing colors from earlier. That's gonna be all from me, and I hope you found a new and fun game to play and check out. I will see ya.